Caitanya Caritamrta Madhya-lila, chapter 9. अभी chapter 9 ही बोल रहे हो ये? हाँ? When Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, when he went to south of India to do travel south of India, he was traveling there, and the Laksmidevi servants from Sri Sampradaya, the Bhatta family, Mahaprabhu stayed in there with their family for 4 months. Transmitter working okay, Chaitan? Hare Krishna, whoever has joined the live, thanks for joining the live. Can you please share this video's link in the One Madhuryam group so that people can join also? Hare Krishna. We listen about Caitanya Mahaprabhu. For 4 months he stayed in their house, and with him there he has some friendship, some good relationship established. Because if you stay somewhere for 4 months, then you definitely get some like friendship bond going on with them. And Mahaprabhu every day he used to express Krishna Katha in front of Bhatta Parivar, Bhatta family. Mahaprabhu, Venkat Bhatt and others, they all were sitting, and Mahaprabhu asked them that your Ishta worshipable deities, Ishtadeva, Lakshmi, Narayan, Laksmidevi, that she is completely devoted to her husband. So she is chaste and pure woman. Meaning, rejecting Narayan, why is she so much attracted to Krishna? And Krishna is a cowherd boy. And she's a pure chaste woman. That Laksmidevi, to get Krishna association, she is doing austerities in Bail 1. To attain Krishna, Laksmidevi is doing austerities in Vrindavan. And this shloka is the authenticity of this fact. Huh? Portuguese.
Morning time in Mangalore she's doing. Just night time she not doing.
Madhya-lila, ninth chapter. 1.115, 9.115. I said, Prabhu, why are you joking with us like this? There is no difference between Krishna and Narayan, one God. God, through his marginal potency, he creates many, many forms. What is the form in that? What is the problem with that? I said, God is one. God is not two, right? But according to rasa-vichar, he takes many, many forms and he is making the devotees taste the nectar of prema. That same Krishna in Vaikuntha, he is in Narayan, and in Ayodhya, that same Krishna is Ramacandra. And in Dwarka, Vrajendra Nandan Shyam Sundar in Vrindavan. The four special extra qualities of Krishna: Venu Madhurya, Rupa Madhurya, Leela Madhurya, Venu Madhurya, Rupa Madhurya, Venu Madhurya, Prem Madhurya, Leela Madhurya, Rupa Madhurya. So these four are the special qualities of Krishna. Krishna, Rupa Madhurya is a very beautiful quality that his form is like this. If someone takes darshan of it, everyone gets attracted to it. There are 64 qualities are there, and additional 4 are there. Krishna has 64 qualities in full amount, properly. So 4 amongst them, Rupa Madhurya, it's so beautiful that anyone who sees this form, they get attracted to it. Vasudev Krishna. Even Vasudev Krishna, so meaning, gets attracted to the form of Rajendra and Krishna. Like even Krishna himself, he looks his own beauty and he gets surprised sometimes. All incarnations of Krishna, they get attracted towards the form of Krishna. When he sees the reflection, when he for example, sees the reflection in the mirror, Krishna sees and he gets so much surprised. Oh, am I so beautiful? Why is it? So that's why this is coming here. Rupa Madhurya. And second, the Krishna Leelas were very, very beautiful. Ramacandra is also very beautiful, but if you compare it to the beauty of Krishna, it's the form of Krishna is unique and unparalleled. It's the best. So Prema Madhurya. So by this transcendental divine love, Krishna, he is he's performing pastimes with Radha and other gopis. Very beautiful shloka this is. Krishna himself with Radha and gopis, He thinks that I am indebted to them. He owes. Sa sadhu krita. The work of a sadhu is what? Oh, sorry. So, Krishna is glorifying the gopis. He's saying the mood that you have is unique and unparalleled. They give up all their household activities. They get surrendered to Krishna. They're completely surrendered to Krishna. It's so hard. People of material world giving up, even to give up some time, they don't even want to come to the temple. They don't want to leave their material life even for like some time and come to temple. They don't come. And people who get married and then they make their family, they get many foundations. Isn't it true? And people, they want to enter that life. They think that this is the happiness. They are already struggling so much, meaning they are being pushed like dhakka. It's like a Hindi proverb, like of struggling so much. Yet they are not realizing this fact. So much trouble. Maya is always hitting like with a hunter. Like a male donkey is running behind a female donkey to attain an association. The donkey is running behind the female donkey to attain her association and enjoy, but the female donkey is hitting the male donkey with her feet, and the male donkey is bleeding, but yet the donkey keeps running behind the female donkey. Like this also. To enjoy sense gratification in this material world, people are running behind it. This is temporary happiness also. Just to glorify the senses, they are always running behind. And Maya is beating so strongly, but yet no one is realizing it. That's why it is said. What did the gopis do? To serve Krishna, for the pleasure of Krishna, they gave up each and everything. You want to become a gopi? Everybody wants to become a sopi. Everybody wants to become servant of Radharani, but they don't want to do service like this. So how possible will you become a gopi? Laksmidevi is not less also. To get association of Krishna, she is performing hard austerities. Laksmidevi, she gave up all the happiness, all the comforts of Vaikuntha, so she came out of her comfort zone and performed austerities. For this regard, why? Only to attain rasa-lila of Krishna, to get access to rasa-lila of Krishna. The tapasya she did, Lakshmiji did so much tapasya. And what to tell about the gopis? Krishna is saying himself If Brahma, like a Brahma, to attain age of Brahma, if I serve you for the age of Brahma, whose service? Krishna served the gopis for the age of Brahma. Even till then, I cannot pay your debt. Krishna is saying. This is a huge, deep thing that Krishna is signifying here. Normal devotees, God says to them like this. Depending on who do bhajan like this, I accept them. The thing that they worship, I give them. Krishna is saying. Depends on your surrender percentage. The more and more you surrender, the more and more God will give. But what is he saying to the gopis? He's thinking, Krishna is saying he's in debt to them. He owes them. Why? Because gopis, they have given up everything and they are surrendered in the lotus feet of Govinda. Only for the pleasure of Krishna, all their behavior, every second, all their actions, all the behavior they are doing externally, social etiquette, everything is for the pleasure of Krishna. All their behavior, all their actions are for Krishna pleasure. Nothing else, nothing else. They are not thinking about shame or fear or anything. They have given up everything. So then there's rasa-lila. This is not like an ordinary thing. What is the life of gopis? Surrendering to Krishna. Whatever they do it for the pleasure of Krishna. For Krishna's pleasure, they even pray to God that can we please Krishna? How can we please Krishna? How to make Krishna happy? They don't even think about their own happiness for even once. That's why it is coming. That's why this is coming. I also said yesterday, so Narayana and Krishna are same tattva. So if Lakshmi is attracted to Krishna, so her chastity is remained. How is it break? What is the fault? Because Narayana and Krishna are same. They replied. They said this shloka, this is Tattva Siddhanta. As per the scriptures, Tattva Siddhanta, there is no difference between Narayana and Krishna. What is a Siddhanta? Siddhanta, like completely proved. Like hence proved, like completely proved. Yes, like concluded, properly concluded. Conclusion, this is known as Siddhanta. Like beyond this there is nothing. Like completely proved, concluded. In Siddhanta Tattva Vichar, there is no difference between Krishna and Narayan, but in the rasa vichar, opinion of rasa, in the form of Krishna and is an ocean of divine mellows. This is the difference. Especially about Shringar Ras, the sweetness of Shringar Ras is there. Dhir Lalit Nayak, this quality is only in Krishna. Dhir Lalit Nayak. 4 qualities they have. What are the 4 qualities? Parihas Nishchintata, Priyasi Vaishibhuta, completely controlled by her beloved, by his beloved. Always they are in the youthful form, beautiful youthful form. He does not age. So that's why he has so beautiful form. Navyoganancha. And Parihas Pratim he likes to joke. They are completely the best in making jokes. So gopis, they get surprised. The gopis are not also less. They even defeat Krishna. Gopis are also very nice. He has no tension, no worries at all. This fault is in Ramacandra, because Ramacandra is the king. He's worrying about. For those who ever wear the crown of the king, they're like thorns in that crown. How to please the citizens of the nation, country. They don't worry much about their family. They worry more about the citizens. How can they be pleased? So Ramacandra is known as this Maryada Purushottam. So many names have been given to Ramacandra. Prajaranjan, always working for the pleasure of citizen. He does not worrying about his own family at all. And he's always following all the rules and regulations properly, like embodiment of rectitude. If you compare, like it's an ocean of love, ocean of prema, the big waves of an ocean, what do? They They touch the beach, island, and they touch and go away. But when there's a storm, that same ocean's water, those waves of ocean, they even cross the beach, even cross the what's the word? Beach. Even Krishna is not stable in this ocean of love. But Ramacandra, he's like a huge mountain and completely standing in the middle of ocean of love. Immovable, completely immovable. They can even sink down, the mountain can even sink down, but it will not flow in it at all. How many big waves are in there in the ocean? There are some mountains also, sorry. There are some big mountains in the ocean. And big oceans of the mountain, big waves of ocean, they keep hitting the mountain over and over again, but the mountain does not break and mountain does not move. This is like the completely strong with rules and regulation. This mountain is symbolizing the rules and regulations, so Maryada, which Ramacandra followed. This way he followed, like completely firm, immovable. So this is the symbolism. For the pleasure of citizens, he gave up his wife. To keep his words, he will do anything. There is the culture of the Raghu family, Raghu clan, that maybe we can die, but we have to keep our words. Keeping words is more important. Dying, no problem. He even gave up his wife. Even to keep his words, he even gave up Lakshman. Lakshman, who for Ramachandra's service, Lakshman, he just gives everything he has. He went to the forest. Why did Lakshman had to go forest? No need. It was not needed. Even if you think, analyze, okay, if it was brother, this is also thing that they are not two brothers from same mother. They are brothers from different mothers. If you think from material perspective, the normal people perspective, Lakshman was Sumitra's son and Ramacandra was Kaushalya's son. But look, Lakshman, he had so firm faith in Ramacandra. Wherever that he went, there Lakshman went. So from young age to old age, the wife came later. Sita Devi came later during the time of marriage. And Lakshman was with Ramacandra from the birth of Ramacandra. The four brothers were born at the same time. And Lakshman, since his birth, he has so much faith in towards unflinching faith towards Ramacandra. If we study the character of Lakshman, the service of Lakshman, and his faith towards Ramacandra is unique and unparalleled. His service, if we analyze his service, that who can be bigger than Lakshman, you tell me. His service is unique and unparalleled. That same Ramacandra, to keep his words, he rejected and gave up Lakshman. What did Ramacandra say at the end? When he came and he said, I want to speak in silence alone with you. At that time, So someone came to Ramacandra and said, I want to speak alone with you, and if someone tries to peek in or listen any word that we speak, then you promise me you will kill that person. You will give him the death sentence to death to that person. So in a room alone, Ramchandra and with Kal, time. So time said this to Ramchandra. So Ramchandra and time, they were talking in the room, and Lakshman is standing as the bodyguard, security guard outside the door. Like there shall be no disturbance at all. At that same time, Durvasa Rishi, he came, and Durvasa Rishi came and said, right now, I want to meet Ramchandra. Go and give him this information. Lakshman said, no, not possible. My dear brother, he is discussing something really important. Durvasa Rishi's anger increased. Durvasa Rishi said, I will burn and destroy all the Ayodhya with my anger. Lakshman thought, okay, maybe Ayodhya shall be saved. I die, no problem, but Ayodhya shall be saved. So he went inside. Ramchandra said, what have you done, dear brother? And that time, the time disappeared. Ramchandra, you broke you should live up to your promise. You should keep your promise. Because you promised me that you will sentence to death the person who will come in the middle. So Lakshman, who from his childhood, from his birth to his end, he stayed with Ramchandra. For 14 years they stayed in forest. He did not eat anything for 14 years, and he did not sleep for 14 years, and he did not take darshan he did not see the face of a woman. He served Ramchandra so much. Ram and Sita used to sleep at night, and Lakshman, he with his bow and arrow, he used to walk like a security. In the daytime he used to collect fruits and bring for them, and he give to Ramchandra, clean the fruits and give to Ramchandra. Lakshman, what did he do with the fruits? He collect, clean, and then give to Ramchandra. I go to foreign countries, they say they give like a bundle of orange. So you should break the orange, you need to break the grapes, check if there's some worm in it or not. Then you should give. They just give like complete bundle of grapes. Need to follow good behavior, very important. This is grape like grapes. How do they give it to me? You should break, clean, and check if there are worms or not, and then give the grapes. You should, if there is worm inside, some people cut that and give. This is not good. Sometimes I feel sad, but if I speak, then they will never serve me again. True or not? If I say more, they will not serve me. They say, I will not do. I am saying this because Lakshman is best servant. He used to collect the fruits and used to check them and then clean them properly. You can see in Ramayana that in Mahaprabhu-lila, what was that time? He used to collect the fruits and clean and offer to Thakurji. One devotee, he came with a coconut water to offer. Green coconut. not the brown one. So green coconut he cut and offered to Thakurji, and he just kept it like this. And what was his name? Raghav, was it? And he went and he said, "Why did you keep it like this here? At least cover, put it properly, something. It will not be offered to Thakurji like this." They're saying like there are so many things to watch out while doing service. Why do we listen katha? So that we can follow good behavior. At least try and follow some good behavior. one life you keep listening, second life you will learn, and in third life you will implement. If you don't listen, then how will you serve? Once I sat down to eat, there was one thing, there was a worm inside that fruit. They gave it to me. Dragon fruit. Anyways, it was a fruit. Someone offered it to Gurudev and there was a worm inside it. I'm saying this because listen. Because if we don't listen, if someone does not listen, how possible they will serve? That how to serve? We should clean, check. If we can serve Guru and Vaishnava, then we can serve God, right? God, He accepts everything. He's like this Drishti Bhog, like the vision offering. But Guru and Vaishnava will teach you what is right and what is not. When they are sick, when someone is sick, they keep seeing faults. What's that? If someone is sick, while someone is sick, irritation. It's like irritation coming sometimes. If every day I say this is not good, this is not good, this is not good, they will not learn. They will get irritated and they will leave. And like, oh, no need to serve, no problem. This is Kali Yuga. How to possible to find servants? It's very hard to find a servant in Kali Yuga. Work for free. How to get work for free? To keep one servant in one house, you have to pay 10,000 rupees per month. But these people are working for free. I don't pay them. And the donations they get, that I also take and keep in my pocket. Donations the servant get, I take donation from them. This is the truth. Whatever donation they receive, they come in, that donation comes in my pocket. They say, I'm serving for free. I'm serving for free and you are even taking away my donation? The working for free is like this only. If I speak more and the truth, then they will go away. They will stop doing. Whatever they are doing, let them do, no problem. Sometimes I like to laugh also, and sometimes I feel upset also. This is true or not? I want to speak the truth only. They also think I'm not getting anything in return. Servants think like this. So there is katha, there is a true katha. In the katha from Keshav Ji Kodi, but one brahmachari used to serve a lot. Everybody used to glorify him. That he served Thakurji so much. He used to chant holy names. He used to wake up early in the morning, 2 o'clock, and chant holy names till 4 o'clock. Everybody used to glorify him. Gurudev said, he will not live in temple for long. Gurudev said. When someone, if someone glorifies, then Gurudev said, if they are doing so much bhakti, they are showing externally. Think that they will leave. When they show so much bhakti, think that they leave. They are about to leave. Don't do so much bhakti. What is so much bhakti? Extreme. Don't do it extreme. Like they're showing, oh, I'm doing. He used to serve Thakurji every day, doing Shringar. Thakurji Shringar takes like 2 to 3 hours. From 9, you do Shringar many times. Then chanting holy names also. Waking up 2 o'clock, then 4 o'clock Mangala Arati. Okay. Then one day he in Mangal Arati he did not come. It disappeared. Gurudev asked, Mangal Arati is 4:30. It's 5 o'clock. The pujari did not come. Then he asked another brahmachari, you do Mangal Arati. He went to Mangal Arati. He saw there is no flute of Thakurji. They saw Thakurji's jewelry is all disappeared. The pujari gayab. The pujari disappeared and all the jewels of Thakurji disappeared. And then time passed by. It was 6 o'clock. Nobody knew that brahmachari was where. After 4 to 5 days, one letter came to Gurudeva. Dear Gurudeva, I lived in your temple for 10 years. I served so much in your temple. You did not give anything to me. Whenever we used to go in Mathura, that time, they used to give 50 paisa, like 50 cents of a rupee. Like to each brahmachari, they used to give 50 cents, not 50 rupees. So when we reached the temple, then Gurudev said, oh, give the money. This is the truth, I'm saying the truth. He wrote in letter, Gurudev, 10 years I live in temple, I did so much service. If you had given me some, and even if I got some donation, you also took that from me. So I thought, I left so much, for so long I've been serving Thakurji, living in temple. But I went to a gold shop. I stole the Thakurji's jewelry and I gave it to the jewelry shop, and they told that this is artificial jewelry. The shopkeeper said this is artificial jewelry. I did not get anything even. I could not even get 1 rupee. This is the desire of God. The one who did Shringar of Thakurji, the real gold jewels he put down and he put the artificial jewelry on Thakurji. He put artificial jewelry on Thakurji and he was thinking this is the real jewelry. This was inspired by God in his heart to change. This is the truth. This happened, the true incident. And that's why he said service. I'm saying this because I'm not criticizing anybody. Don't worry, anyone here. I'm telling about the faith and service of Lakshman. He used to give everything for Ramacandra. Durvasa Rishi said, go right now, and give him the message that I want to meet him right now. Lakshman did not Lakshman to think to save Ayodhya, because Durvasa Rishi said, if you don't give message right now, then I will destroy the whole Ayodhya. I will burn it and destroy it. Then Lakshman Lakshman thought, okay, maybe I can dive, no problem, but Ramchandra will give me up, no problem, but Ayodhya will be burnt and destroyed. I need to save this. Lakshman thought like this. True or not? If Lakshman had not gone, then Durvasa Rishi had the power to destroy Ayodhya definitely. And Ramchandra said this, Lakshman, because you were afraid of death, you didn't come. I reject your service. This is also a perspective, right? So Lakshman, after thinking a lot, he went inside. And that time, the time said, Ram, you know your vow knows. Like in the proverb, like you have to follow your vow, your promise. So Lakshman, from his birth till now, he was in service of Ramchandra. I told Ramchandra's service was destined, it was all planned because to kill Indrajit, this is like this, like for 14 years not sleeping, 14 years not eating. So this was all planned, and not taking the looking at this woman's face for 14 years. Only that person could kill Indrajit. Not possible for a human. But here the service, the value of service is coming here. He served Ramchandra so much. That same Ramchandra, what did he do to keep his words? The Raghu people, the Raghu clan are ready to die, but they always keep their words. What did he do? He gave up Lakshman. Leave Lakshman. So deep. This is a so deep word. Ramchandra, for the pleasure of his citizens, he even gave up Sita to keep his words, to keep the words he gave to time. His most beloved Lakshman, he gave up Lakshman. You can imagine. I am saying this because the service of Lakshman is so very unique and unparalleled. So Ramchandra, the special qualities in Ramchandra, that he's not free of worry. He is a lot worried. He's thinking how to please citizens. Prem comes, divine love comes in nishchintata, like not worrying about anything, not worrying for anything. Then love comes. And in gopis only have one thought, that how to please Krishna. They are going here and their children are crying, no problem. When they hear the sound of flute of Krishna, they run towards Krishna. The husband is sitting for food. In Bhagavatam this is coming. Like hot chapatis, hot breads in India. In Braj, this is like this. This is the Indian culture. Maybe not in all India, but in Braj, everybody eats hot and fresh food. They cook one fresh roti, chapati, and then give to husband at the same time, hot and fresh. And then in Braj, they don't cook a lot of many vegetables. Many vegetables you only can find in Bengal. Bengali people, they cook so much. They cook so much vegetable. From morning to afternoon, they keep on cooking. You go in Bengal and you can see. Women enter 6 a.m. and then come out of 12 p.m. For 6 hours they'll stay in kitchen and cooking. And burning the fire, they use it burn with a wood, like a wooden kind of. Even if they don't cook 10 vegetables, then they think, oh, I have not cooked anything. How many vegetables do you cook? I am not saying don't cook this much. I'm just telling, I'm just making this fact. So recently they asked, I was asked I want to cook, and somebody asked how many vegetables shall be there. He said 10. 10. They said 10 at least. There should be 10 vegetables because in Bengal they keep on cooking, keep on cooking. If they have a festival in their house, even the poorest person in Bengal, they cook so much, because everything is available. They have green vegetable, green leaf vegetable, so much. 10 type of saag they make. Do you know how to make saag? So this is not the time to eat green leaves. You can get everything available in Bengal. Just leave out of your house. There is everything available in Bengal. There are like leaves growing right outside their house, like spinach, coriander, things like this, and many types like eggplant. There is one special type of eggplant also. Just cut and put some in oil, fried in oil. How much time does it take to cook? Those who don't know how to cook, they are like spending so much time quick. Those who know how to cook, they make it quickly. And the person who is cooking, they sometimes they overcook it and there is no taste. Overcook. I say no. You need to cook properly. The Karela, bitter gourd, and Arabi, Karela and Arabi, they have to be cooked 60%. And the remaining 40% will be fulfilled by the steam. If you just cover it. If you cook it 100% and then it gets recooked in its own steam, in its own heat, then the flavor is completely destroyed. There's a way to cook. So cooking is an art. And then they make Arabi and Karela. Okay, 60%. They cook 30% and leave sometimes. Then you have to eat it uncooked, like not cooked properly. Karela and Arabi, if they don't cook, not cooked properly, even then no problem. But Arabi, Karela is still fine. Arabi, if you do not cook properly, then it gets stuck in the throat. I'm saying this because I was there sometime. I don't remember they cooked something. I told them I will cook. How many vegetables will you cook? I said at least 10 I will cook. Don't eat rice so much, eat vegetables so much. Eat less chapati, less roti, eat vegetable more. That is good for diet. That is good for diet and body. The vegetables have vitamins. If you eat so much rice, then there's so much starch and carbohydrates. Then damage, cholesterol, heart damage. So eat very less rice and vegetables more. Then it is good or not. Eat more vegetables. And maybe buy cheap vegetables. But some people eat more rice and less vegetable. In Braj, they make one vegetable, two vegetable. They're enough in Braj. She's saying 2 vegetables are only cooked when guests come. Oh, 1 vegetable is fine. Some roti dal and 1 more dry vegetable. Dal and one more vegetable also, maybe eggplant. So they cook half eggplant and put half eggplant in fridger. They put something and then they lick it. And it's like pickle also. They invited Gurudev in a house and said, please come and take prasad here. I said, okay. Gurudev went. Param Gurudev is still like what Param Gurudev. So Gurudev and we three brahmacharis and Gurudev, we went. Four people. We're like, Maharaji, you brought 4 people? 4 people are here in the house? Okay. So they went to cook roti. They saw in Mathura. At that time, the Brajvasis did not come. They didn't even invite. Maharaj, Gurudev used to say, oh, I will come there to take prasad in your house. They didn't want to come. The husband of the husband, they become like Hiranyaksh and angry. Like, why is the saints coming to our house? Why are they coming? Okay, yet they invited. And I saw in her fridge, there was half eggplant in her fridge. She cooked half eggplant and put half eggplant in the fridge, in the refrigerator. So it was so little eggplant, and she put so much extreme chili in it. It was extremely chili. She put so much chili powder in that eggplant, half eggplant. And then she made dal also, one dal and one eggplant dish. Another thing, what? The lemon pickle. They put ghee also in Brajvasis. We saw that and like, okay, we are full now. We took one chapati and said, very nice, we are full now. We're satisfied. I'm saying this because when Krishna played the flute, then the gopis, they gave up all their household responsibilities and ran towards Krishna. The husband is sitting for the food. Like you feed them hot and fresh, right? If you put eggplant, the Caturmasya, right? This is who wants to make eggplant? Make aloo, make potato for potato bharta. So there's a little bowls also, perfect size for like offering little food to everybody. You go to Braj. They have little bowls like so small. Gurudev is showing, like vegetable will become only 50 grams, not more than that in that bowl. They give that bowl. In one there was dal, and another one there was eggplant. That's it. And little rice also like this, and then chapati, roti. If we say, then they will say, my God, they eat so much. I die laughing this way. In one house, some used to say, Maharaj, you tell me, how many people will come in the house? They say, everyone is invited from the temple. He said, yes. Okay, so will the pujari also come? If pujari will come, then who will stay in the temple? Like maybe some people should stay in temple. We are 10 brahmacharis. So all 10 will come. His pujari will not go. And some person also will not go. So he's calculating how many exactly are coming. And they only will cook for them only. As needed. They ask this. And then he asks, okay, one brahmachari, how many rotis will he take? How many rotis will one brahmachari take? So is one enough? Okay, not one, maybe two is enough. So two is enough. So first he's like deciding how many brahmachari is coming and how many rotis will one brahmachari eat. My tears are coming. I'm laughing so hard. I'm saying the truth. I've seen it with my eyes. I'm not lying. I'm not telling the names. On the day of Dwadashi, somebody invited serving sadhus on the day of Dwadashi. In the Braj, there's a rule that on the Dwadashi, they donate some wheat flour. Dwadashi, Ekadashi, they keep doing. They have this rule that they will serve a sadhu on the next day of Ekadashi. They ask Maharaj, how many brahmacharis are there and how many rotis will one brahmachari take? And invite everybody. And then I ask, how many people are in your temple? 10. Okay, so all 10 will come. The Pujari will not come. Na? Someone has to stay with the Thakurji. Someone needs to stay with deities. How will they come? And second, one person has to stay in temple to clean and then so okay, so meaning 8 brahmacharis will come. And then ask, all brahmacharis are well? Are they in good health? So maybe someone is sick and will not come, so I will cut out in the list how many are coming or not. If I tell you about the preaching in Mathura, how to preach in Mathura, God knows. So that's why in temple in starting, in the temple there was not so much arrangements. We were like craving on Dwadashi, we may get some rice. In the temple, rice was not cooked daily. So on the day of Dwadashi, they used to cook some rice. The Brajvasis give some rice and wheat flour. We took that, and after 15 days, we used to wait again to take rice. In the Mathura temple at that time, it was not so much opulent. It's about the time and time changes. One day will come. One day will come, you won't get anything, and one day you will get everything. So this is just about the time and its flow. Depends on time. We should know everything. We should know in eating the best, and we should also learn how to eat the most simple food. So we should learn everything and be ready for everything. Okay, so time is almost up. Ramacandra, he gave up brother like Lakshman, rejected. How can you find a servant like Lakshman? This Lakshman, give up this Lakshman. Why he give up Lakshman? Why? Because he's like has foundation of following rules and regulations. He's bounded. It's a Maryada Purushottam, like always following rules and regulation and social etiquette. Also known as the embodiment of rectitude. So, wherever there is a foundation, their prema does not manifest. It's like diminished. It's like less. It shrinks. The prema only appears like the glories. They only manifest when we go out of the boundaries, when we break the foundations. This is the special quality of Krishna. This is the special quality in Krishna. Ramacandra is bounded. where love is shrinked. Shrink, shrink, shrink. It shrinks. And Krishna, breaking all bounds, breaking the boundaries and going beyond Maryada. This is the truth. So, as like God, the eternal associates are like God. Meaning, God appears as Leela with the help of His eternal associates. So, this is the thing to understand. One God. That same Krishna. In Ayodhya, He is in Ramacandra, form of Ramacandra, and He is acting in the foundation in Maryada. And that same Krishna, that same Ram, in form of Krishna, He is in Vrindavan. Look, He is with gopis, with sakhas, with His friends. He is expressing and exchanging so much love and intimacy. That same Krishna in the form of Ram, he becomes so serious. And Krishna, he's completely like very so Ramchandra is serious and Krishna is playful. Rave. So depending on the mood of the devotees, God manifests His form. So that's why this is coming. The Venkat Bhatta and his family, they're saying, Prabhu, why are you joking with us like this? The Siddhanta. Ramchandra said, Krishna is coming from rasa-madhurya. The sweetness of rasa is only in Krishna. So in Bhakti Rasamrit Sindhu, the Leela of Krishna and Narayana is expressed. One quality in God is that, like eternal associates, through eternal associates, God makes His Leela appear. And He makes the Leela appear through them, with them. This is the quality of God. This is the Leela of God. So Vrindavan is full of sweetness. The Leelas of Vrindavan, there are different eternal associates in Vrindavan. Gopis. So as per the eternal associates, there is Leela. That Radhaji in Ayodhya, she is coming as Sita in Ayodhya, same Radha. In Dwarkapuri, she is coming as in form of Satyabhama. And that same Radhaji in Vaikuntha is like Lakshmi. Caitanya Caritamrta, this is giving this Siddhanta, this conclusion. Three things are coming. In Vraj Gopi, she's a Vraj Gopi, and in Dwarka, she is the wife of Krishna, and in Vaikuntha, she is a Lakshmi. And that Vrajendra Krishna, he's in Vrindavan, in Vrajendra Krishna, Dhir Lalit Nayak form. That I told before, Dhir Lalit Nayak. His 4 special qualities I told about. With completely all the qualities are the like in the best as possible. The place of the Leela. What is the place? Vrindavan. So these things are the factors that affect. And the Kal, time, so place, time, different times, different leelas. God appears, different leelas. Sharad Kal, different seasons. They have different leelas. The leelas, Sharad Rasa Leela is different, and Basant Rasa Leela is different. And Sharad Kal, where is Rasa Leela? In Vrindavan. In Sharad Ritu. In Vrindavan. And Basanta Kal, spring season, where is the Rasa Leela going on? Giriraj, in the shelter of Giriraj Govardhan. Chandra Sarovar, Giriraj Govardhan. The place changed, the time changed, the season changed. That same Rasa Leela is going on in third one in Radha Kund, one Vrindavan, second in the shelter of Giriraj Govardhan. There is a ras on top of Giriraj Govardhan also. There is a place Sunehri Kadamba Kundi. You have not seen anything in Govardhan. Sunehri Kadamba. It's a very beautiful place. There are many Kadamba trees. The peacocks dance there. And the birds, they make beautiful sounds even till today. Srimati Radhika herself, in the Shravan month, the month that is going on right now, she used to go there to attain association of Krishna. Sunhari Kadam. So she was putting some golden necklace on a tree. So she offered the golden necklace to Lord Shiva. She offered golden necklace to Lord Shiva. There are many beautiful trees there. I have gone there many times. Do we go there in Kartik Parikrama? Devotee asked. Gurudev said sometimes not. There are two ways. One way, from Uchagaon, there's a way. Sunehri Kadambakali. There's the Uchagaon. From Uchagaon, where Chitra Vichitra mountain, there you go straight. I used to walk at that time. I don't remember what's the roads now. And second way is coming. There's another way you can take with car. You will have to take your car and move around, and then you will reach. And if you go straight, then you can walk. There are many ways to reach a destination. It's a very beautiful place. Many years ago, with Gurudev, we took darshan of all the places. It's a very beautiful place, full of deep moods. You can see from mountain. Krishna at night with gopis, he did Ras-lila there. And in daytime, he used to go for cow herding. And gopis on the mountain, they used to meet him. Very beautiful place is this. In Braja, taking that darshan is very rare to take. Very rare people go there. I went many years ago there. There's a beautiful sarovar, beautiful pond, lake, kund there. Lake there. Very beautiful lake. It's a very beautiful place. So from Vrindavan to Brihad Vrindavan means the time. Depends on the time, season. One is a different season. Basant Ritu, Sharad Ritu. Winter season, spring season. As per Srimad Bhagavatam, it is explained. Now on the banks of Yamuna, he played flute. In Vanshivat, he played flute in Vanshivat. And in spring season, the rasa dance, the Basantik Ras, this is expressed in Gita Govindam, in Chandra Sarovar, in Giriraj Govardhan. So beautiful place it is. Gita Govindam, this is coming. Jayadeva Goswami wrote shloka. If you want to put someone's heart in an ocean of rasa, then what to do? If they hear about the leelas of Radha and Govinda, and if the art of like playing, art of the divine plays, if you want to, even if you want to know about them, even if you want to know about the divine plays of Radha Govinda, this Govinda Goda, Gita Govindam is like a lotus of all the verses. Jayadeva Goswami Pad is saying, Shuddha Saraswati, Radharani is in my throat and is manifesting, writing this scripture. I am not writing this. There's a slogan in Jayadeva Goswami saying, the heart gets so much absorbed when someone listens about Gita Govinda, discuss about Gita Govinda. So time, place. So place was Vrindavan. What is better than Vrindavan? Giriraj Govardhan. And better than Giriraj Govardhan? Radha Kunda, where only the closest and closest of gopis and sakhis of Radharani can enter there. That is only for Radha Eknishta gopis. Those who are one pointed to Radharani, only those gopis can enter that place. So Radha Kund is so confidential place. Yogamaya arranges everything. There are very strong security guards there. You can arrive Vrindavan, go Bhakya Bihari and come back. You're like, okay, Vraj is going to Vrindavan is done. Okay, you took Vrindavan darshan. Then you enter Raj Govardhan, you got Parikrama, Giraj, Chandra Sarovar. But Radhakund, this is the most rarest and confidential place where Ras-lila happened. Vishwanath Chakravarti Pad explained about these things. In the scripture, what's the name? Udvat Ras. Udhat Ras. So place, time, and Patravarti, depending on the mood of the devotee, God manifests his form like that. So in front of gopis, in front of Yashoda, in front of friends, Krishna manifests like different moods. In front of Yashoda, he is like a little baby. In front of Sakhas, friends, he is absorbed in the mood of friendship. 7 to 9 years old, and gopis 12 to 16 years old. This is the special quality of God. These all things are coming like this. So the 12, how many art forms do Ramacandra know? 12. And Krishna, how many arts he knows? Art forms, art, not the quality. 16 arts. 16 type of arts he know. So in sun there's 12 and moon 16. Kala, it means like art. You need to understand what kala means also. The time is up almost. The Vrindavan Krishna is like this. Kala means not even art. What the right word? Not proper. Art, kala. Huh? Huh? Gurudev, example. Kala example. Ask for one example. Jai Govind. Ask for one example. One example. Kala. So the Kala Gurudev was mentioning here was not like an actual art form. So that Kala is a deep meaning and is different. So these all things are coming. So today I was only able to manage half of the page. Do you remember the shlokas? It's so hard to explain everything. So God also manifests qualities like this. Narayana has 60 qualities. Ramacandra 62 and a half. And Krishna 64. And he's known as like ocean of leelas. There are these qualities in the God. Many things like this. So depending on your vision, angle of vision, you will see different color in a prism. So like this, God is one. So depending on the mood of the devotee, God manifests his form in front of that devotee, depending on the devotee's mood. At the same time, Mother Yashoda sees Gopal, she sees he's a little baby, not more than 5 years. And friends, for Sakhya Bhav, they're seeing Gopal as 5 to 7 years old. And gopis, what are they seeing? You're seeing in like the complete god of lust, the transcendental lust. So from 9 to 14 years old. And they're seeing the darshan of god of transcendental lust. Kamadeva. What did I say? Rajatiya-lila, Raj-lila. One is Dev-lila, Manushya-lila, human-like lila, king-like lila, demigod-like lila. So demigod is, Jadev Goswami is explaining many things. Like if a family person, family boy, if you go to Punjab, they drink so much milk and rice, so their body is like very strong body. After 10 years they will be okay. So the 10-year-old boy in Punjab will look like he's a 16-year-old boy because they eat so much and their body is like buffed up. And you come towards the west of India, Bengal, then you can see the cows are even small there. What about humans? The milk cows also give very less. I saw in Bengal cows give very less milk. Like a goat. Have you seen Jagannath? Have you seen in Bengal how small the cows are? Like even below my waist, cows are really small. In Punjab, Taran, what do we see? Very nice place. Taran, very nice word. The cows are very tall. It's many milk also. And the men, they are also very big and white. So it depends on the climate, food, air, and many things. So Krishna Lila is also like this. One is rasa-lila, one is Raj-lila. Like the king is very rich. So what do? You watch television, eat food and sleep. And then you become fat. So this is like a house lila. So Goswami Pad is telling Krishna Lila, Raja Lila, like as a king. Dev Lila, like demigods, depending on their desire, they manifest their body. This is Dev Lila. Demigods, they, depending on their desire, they take form of a body. What is the identity of a devta? Devtas never touch their feet on the ground. The devtas, there's like a invisible carrier. Oh, so not an invisible carrier. They just have a transport. They have a vehicle. So see, demigod Ganesha is on the rat. He is so fat and big, and he is traveling on a vehicle which is rat. And rat also runs away many times. The demigod's eyes never blinks. We keep blinking many times, right? The demigods don't blink their eyes. How to know if it is a demigod or a human? You can check their eyes. Because demigod's eyes never blink. And if a ghost, Ghost may also take form like this. What is the identification? How to identify ghost? So their feet are like twisted. Their feet are back. If there's if a witch here, if there's a female ghost here, look like you, probably exactly like this, but you won't be able to identify. In Agni Purana, it is explained like this. Jiva Goswami Pad is saying the Leelas of God, when is Raja-lila, Deva-lila, and one is Manusya-lila, human-like lila. And the fourth one was, what's the fourth one? Another thing Gurudeva told many times, but he's asking what's the fourth type. So as per the Siddhanta, Krishna is like full of infinite rasa and he's taking them infinite times. Place, time, and the mood of the devotee and circumstances.